welcome to Sippin and Spillin with Sid and Mike from 3 Mississippi. And happy Sunday. You guys are seeing this on Monday, so it's Halloween today for you guys.
That's right.
It's the spooktacular.
Ooh.
Yep.
Spooky, spooky.
Yep. So, today, you know, it was a good day. Went to church. And yesterday,
we bought a Polaris.
we did. We had actually, we had seen it.
We've been negotiating with this.
Negotiating it for several weeks.
Lady for like a month.
Yeah. And she was in the process of moving, so she's like, I just need to hold on to it for a little bit longer, just because they were kind of doing some stuff on the property. And, but
well, initially she wanted more than I was willing to pay initially. And she might have gotten that. Like, don't blame her at all for holding out, because inventory's so low on used ones, especially in our area because it's deer season.
right.
So you know, one that's a few years old but is in really good shape is definitely difficult to come by. So she was holding out, and I was not willing to pay what she was holding out for. And then when she didn't find anybody to pay what she was asking for, luckily she came back to me and said, hey, do you still want it at the price that we discussed? And I said, yeah. So then she said, okay, well, I need it for another week. And so that kind of went around. But anyway, yesterday, finally, we got it.
Yep. So, and I actually just got to drive it a few minutes ago. Took it out around the pasture, and Frankie took it out first. Mike actually took it out first with...
No, Ryan drove.
Oh, Ryan drove it because you were on his property, yeah.
Yeah, Ryan...
but you got to ride around in it first, I guess.
Which was great because Ryan grew up on these things, and I've never driven one.
I've ridden in them, but I've never
These types of things didn't even exist when I was a kid growing up in the South, you know. It was still like the big red three-wheelers and like two-stroke two-wheeler motorcycles, you know. But anyway, so Ryan went and helped me pick it up, and we went back to his house, and he has this whole back 100 acres that you can't get to in a four-wheel drive vehicle. You just, there's no way to get there because it's landlocked. So the only way to get there is in a UTV, and you have to go through this big, like 10-foot culvert underneath the freeway to get over to that property. So anyway, he'd been wanting to show it to me. He's like, let's go for a ride. So he drove, and we went all over his property, and he took me through ditches and up really steep hills and places that I would not have attempted to go in this. And I'm glad he did, because that showed me what this thing can do. I mean, this thing's like it's a workhorse.
It is. And the only thing I got to figure out, I'm going to look it up, see if maybe I can adjust this a bit to move the seat up a little bit closer.
She's too short!
My legs are a little bit short, so it makes it really hard for me to keep the gas steady. So I did put a giant pillow behind me. This is actually Frankie's driving pillow that she normally keeps in the truck for when she's driving the truck. But she has to sit on it so that she's tall enough. But for me, I needed it behind me to help me reach the pedal. So, because my legs are just that short. So... But it's pretty cool. I prefer it to the four-wheeler, just because the four-wheeler is hard for me to, like, with my little T-Rex arms, it's hard for me to reach my little arms out there and steer it around properly, so I struggle with that one.
She got struggles with everything. That one, her arms are too short. This one, her legs are too short.
I know.
You should just give up. Stay in the kitchen, cook, do my laundry.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Get right on that. Yeah, so this was a good score. You know, real low mileage on it. It's a couple years old, but you know, nobody ever really drove it much.
Yeah, super low miles.
Yeah.
And it's been garage kept. It's in really good shape. So
we're gonna put it in the garage too.
Yeah, at least for now. We're working on the garage today, then this weekend, and getting it kind of reorganized. And my shed is full because I have too many tractors. So I've got 3 tractors, 2 four-wheelers, a 0-turn, and our buddy's El Camino.
That's on a big trailer.
Under the shed. So it's full. There is nowhere to park this under there.
Yeah.
And the shop we haven't even started working on and arranging the shop yet, so I can't pull this in there.
Well, and plus half the stuff in the shop right now is Will's stuff.
Yeah, not half, but he
well,
brought a
like
lot of stuff.
A third of the stuff, I'd say at least. The one whole back corner.
Yeah, he brought a lot of stuff over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for now, this is going to be garage kept. And that's probably good. You know, it's a little bit of an investment, so we want to keep it in good shape.
Yeah, for sure. So, and it's...
We'll get a little garage clicker and put it in here somewhere.
Yeah, there's places to stick one, you know.
And I'm going to have to get a rifle rack mounted right here so I can, you know, got to have a rifle rack.
You're very extra, boy.
I like that this has shade over it.
Yeah.
My
Although
tractor,
right now we're having to lean forward because when I was checking the camera, I was like, oh, it's going to be too dark if we're sitting like this. You won't be able to see us. But we'll see.
My tractor doesn't have a canopy.
No.
So I probably want to get a canopy for my tractor.
Yeah.
That attaches to the roller protection system.
Hi.
That's a yellow jacket right there.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
He's all right.
No, I don't know if he is. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of your work. Anyway, yeah. So this was a cool thing this weekend, and we went to that seafood junction you guys have been telling us about.
Holy cow, that place!
That place was good.
I ate so much food.
I didn't even eat that much, but I tried a little bit of a lot of things, and it was still a lot.
I mean, they had everything, you know.
Yeah.
They had so many different kinds of, you know, boiled shrimp, fried shrimp.
The stuffed crab.
Stuffed crab.
Yeah, those were good.
They had the fried green tomatoes and the frog legs.
Fried pickles, fried okra.
I literally had a little bit of everything. The only thing I didn't have...
the fried mushrooms were good.
The fried mushrooms I had on both servings. I didn't have the coleslaw.
Oh, it was decent.
It looked like it was, but I just ran out of room.
It wasn't the best coleslaw I've ever had, but it was decent.
But all the protein was, even the catfish.
The catfish was
I felt like the catfish was a little better than, all the catfish down here is really good. No matter where you go, they know how to fry catfish.
Yeah.
And I felt like this fried catfish was slightly elevated for some reason.
I think the majority like a heavier cornmeal ratio in their catfish breading, and this place didn't have as much cornmeal in it.
This was crispier.
And it was, it wasn't the rough crispy. It was like a smoother crispy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good. Delish.
It was really good. And it was fun. Frankie got thrown in jail. Will had her arrested.
Yeah,
they were doing a benefit for St. Jude. So they had the sheriff there.
Yeah, it was the local actual law enforcement that were going around
cuffing people.
They put her in handcuffs, took her to the little jail.
Yeah.
And then somebody else had to pay to get her out.
Yep.
So you pay to have somebody thrown in jail and
then you
pay to get them out.
Yeah,
and if I'd have known nobody would bail her out, I'd have paid to throw this one in jail. And she'd still be there.
That's mean.
Till the judge shows up on Monday morning.
That's mean, mister. That's mean.
Anyway, so after Ryan came by today after church and dropped this thing off because it was sitting on his trailer, and then immediately Frankie and I jumped in it and went all over the property. Yeah, I was in the middle
of preparing dinner because I'm doing a thing in the Instapot tonight, so I was prepping it all, and I was still in my church clothes. And he's like, hey, you want to go? We're going to go out to the pasture and check the cams and do this. And I'm like, I can't. I'm in the middle of getting this in the thing and I'm still in my church clothes.
You don't have to.
But I wanted to go. So then once I finished doing that, I went up and changed and I was like, I'm taking the Polaris out. And he's like, wait, I'm going with you because you need a lesson. I'm like, really? How hard can it be? But,
well, there's a couple of things.
Yeah.
One, I got a lot out of being in it with Ryan when Ryan went through some things that I wouldn't have gone through, some ditches, and so I wanted to make sure that I went with you, showed you how to put in 4-wheel drive, showed you a couple of little things, and then made you go through some ditches that you probably wouldn't have gone through if I didn't, just so that you can learn what this thing's not made. It's not a razor.
It's got a power outlet too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This thing's not a razor. It's not made for like running down the street super fast. It's not very fast, but
fast enough, I say.
This thing will go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy where this thing will go. I mean, if you can fit it between the trees, it'll get up there. It's pretty good.
I mean, you could probably get it down into the creek too, but I don't know if I.
Well,
I
want to cut a I want to cut a road down into the creek.
I know you do.
So that I can get this down in there, because the creek is just sheer, like 10-foot walls.
Yeah, there's a couple spots where it's a little bit more like this, but it's narrow. So I don't know if you could get this down there without flipping it, and that would be my thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But if I take some trees out in one spot, and then dozer a road down in there, now I can get.
But I don't know if it's necessary to like take this down there for what, to what end.
Yeah, but I'd like to be able to get my tractor down there.
Into the creek?
Yeah. Because when trees fall in the creek, there's a bunch of fallen trees in the creek.
Right.
Those are all good firewood.
Okay.
Why cut trees down when you can access the trees that have fallen?
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So, yeah. I mean, the creek is, in most places, 20 feet wide. And pretty flat, hard bottom. Yeah. I mean, it has worn down over thousands of years until it's down to a kind of a limestone hard bottom. So, if I can get something down into it, I can run the length of the creek with a tractor or with anything.
That's accurate. I mean, you probably have to be careful you're not jacking up the water flow situation.
Well, I'm not going to, like, dig holes or move things around.
Right.
Just get in there and access some fallen trees.
Clear some stuff out, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
So, but we got rain the last couple of days.
What did we get a total, like, it was 2...
We had a 1/4 inch this morning, and we had 1.5 inches between yesterday and the evening before.
And then the other day we had...
Because I didn't check the rain gauge the day before, so it was 1.5 inches combined.
And then the other day when it rained, it was 1 3/4 inches.
That was a week ago.
Was it a week ago?
When I checked it yesterday, there was 1.5 inches or 1 3/4 inches.
I believe.
And that was 2 days combined.
Okay.
And then this morning, after it got done raining this morning, there was about 1/4 inch. So whatever. I mean, we got really good.
A little bit of rain this week, finally.
Yeah, we got steady rain over a few days.
Yeah.
None of it was a torrential downpour that eroded or damaged anything.
No, it was good.
It was all really good.
Yeah.
Frankie and I went out and checked both of our deer plots, and we have really good germination on both of those plots, all those seeds. Everywhere you go, you see like little sprouts, little seeds cracked open, little sprouts. So there's just a ton of germination happening out there. So, I mean, I'm pretty far behind. I'm 2 weeks, 3 weeks behind on that. Shame on me, but that's fine. Deer season.
Well, we also didn't get any rain for like 3 to 4 weeks. Like, there was no rain. So, and there was a couple spots near us where it rained, like even just 15 minutes away, but we didn't get any rain right here.
I mean, I won't have a bunch of forage growing in those deer plots when season opens, but it'll be coming up, and over the next several weeks, it'll be thickening up. So we'll still benefit from it.
Yeah.
And the blend that I threw out there, there's winter cereal rye, there's clover. That'll come back hard and fast in the spring. So it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good in the hood, home fry.
And I'm gonna put an electric fence up pretty soon around part of it. I was gonna do that this weekend, but this weekend got crazy.
Well, yeah, and then it rained pretty much all day yesterday.
Yeah.
So like a slow, steady.
Yeah.
You know, and then anytime we were like, oh, you know, we can do this or that, then it would start raining a little bit heavier for a while, and then okay, we'll wait, you know, and then we ended up running around a little bit too. So, you know, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just checking this thing out.
No. He's just scoping it out, doing his thing.
We might do a little review on this thing after we've had it for a while. And she's got a dump bed on the back. It's got, you know, it doesn't have a windshield. Which Frankie and I
got a bug in his eye the other day.
Yeah, Frankie and I already experienced the bummer of that because we went through some pretty tall stuff and it was coming in our face.
Well, that's what happens when you're on the 4-wheeler.
Yeah, but this is made
that you could put something.
Yeah, I could order a windshield for this.
Yeah.
And sit right in there.
Honestly, if you just wear some glasses, pretty much fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like if I go out on the 4-wheeler, I try to make sure I'm taking my contacts out and I have my glasses on, Same thing with this, just because, or throw a pair of sunglasses on over it or something, just because it's a little bit of protection when things are flying at you at 20 miles an hour, you know.
I don't know if this thing goes 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Really?
It'll go 80.
I'm
just kidding.
accurate.
No, but I did have it at 15 at one point. And
Is that miles an hour on there?
No, it's centimeters.
Let me see that.
There's a speedometer.
Yeah, but why does that speedometer register 80?
It's got all the way up to 120, but I'm sure it doesn't go that fast.
That's absurd. This thing goes like 15, 20 miles an hour, max.
That's what I said.
Well, I don't know why they put a speedometer that registers 80.
I don't know. In case maybe there's a lot of people that buy these things.
I'll bet you they use
they
use the same speedometer for their razors and stuff, probably.
Yeah, and they soup them up.
And
People
those are
get
fast.
these and soup them up too sometimes. And then I know when the sun peeks out, you're like, "Ooh, I'm dying."
That doesn't make sense.
What does
These are not made for that. These are not made for
do,
speed.
People do things.
These are made for
It's like you.
farm work.
Not made for speed, but reliable workhorse. I gave Mike a haircut too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She cut more than one of them.
Yeah, cut multiple hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow I'm excited because, well.
Tomorrow you're excited?
No, I mean
today
sorry.
she's just.
I'm not excited.
But tomorrow she's excited.
I can't think. No, so Halloween is the day, and I thought everybody always gave me, for years, people gave me a hard time about, I like to put my Christmas tree up on Halloween, or pretty darn close to it. I don't usually decorate it yet, or decorate everything fully until Thanksgiving Day, but down here, everybody puts their tree up, like, on Halloween.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I talked to so many people that said they do it. I am not alone. They all.
You've talked to 2 people.
That you don't know
and
the
so
people
you
I
want to
talked to?
validate that with
No.
everybody puts it up. We're taking a toll. Hey, guess what?
A poll, not a toll. You take a toll on me. No.
How many
Don't hit
people
my
watching
knee.
this?
Michael.
How many people watching this know somebody that puts their Christmas tree up
You're so violent.
on Halloween? To me, that is the most absurd thing that I've had to deal with for the
No.
last.
It's not absurd.
15
Here's
years.
the deal. It's a pain in the butt to schlep it down with everything and all the stuff that goes with it to only have it up for a few days or a couple weeks. No, I want that thing up as long
Traditionally, you set up your Christmas tree Thanksgiving, you take it down New Year's. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
She's just trying to get an extra month out of the holiday season. It's like her birthday week. She has to be a birthday week. It can't be a birthday day.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate. But yeah, but I am not the only one, and it's much more common practice down here because everybody has their fall stuff.
Colin Bull.
Listen,
BS.
Everybody started putting their fall stuff out in August, and they leave it up like the end of August into September, all of October, and then the end of October they put their tree up, and then
It starts with the mums, people.
the mums come out.
What's with the mums?
They're a thing. It's like a thing. It's like a fall flower.
They are a thing in the South.
See how pretty they're blooming?
They can't see that.
I'm seeing to you.
Right.
I have my little thing of mums because I got one. When I played Bunko, I won the cat and some mums. And I got a pretty little, it's in a white pumpkin.
I don't remember mums when I lived in the South.
Maybe they were
But maybe
not your area.
Yeah.
Or maybe like not your area.
All I know is that you see them everywhere.
Mum's the word, baby.
When did they start coming out? About August?
Like end of August, beginning September.
September, yeah.
Like right after Labor Day.
All of a sudden, everywhere you go, they got mums out front. The hardware stores, the Walmart, the family-owned stores. Everybody's got mums, and then everybody's house you go to, they got mums
right outside the front door.
on the front porch and everywhere.
Oh, you got flies fornicating. That's cool.
And I'm floored by the whole mum thing, but that's the start of the fall season is the mums.
But see, here's the thing. Like mine are blooming now. They're going to be probably dead in a week or two.
They're annuals.
Yeah, and then that's it. And then after that, it's Christmas stuff. I put the Christmas stuff up. So that's why my tree's going up. And I'm excited too because with it being our first year here, we have the big window, the big bay window in the front. I'm going to put the tree up there in the window. It's going to be lit up. It's going to look so pretty. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be good. I can't wait.
I think I'm going to grow mums next year.
I don't know if that's like a thing.
Because I like to grow stuff, so I'm thinking if everybody wants mums, then why don't I just grow?
Because they want them in nice little pots and stuff. They don't want them like.
Oh yeah.
They're little. They're
That pot
in like
was
little.
worth more than the flower, probably.
Yeah. I don't think you want to be in the mum business, Michael. It's very short-lived. Thing.
Somebody's got that locked.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just not. I don't. Think
I'll
you
stick to
should
my
have-
garlic.
Yeah, stick to what you know, there, rookie. Mums are not your thing.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Stick to what you know there, rookie, as she's trying to drive like this.
Because I couldn't reach the pedal.
I was like, what's with the feathering of the gas
Because
there?
I couldn't get onto the seat where I could reach the pedal well enough. I didn't have the pillow yet.
Frankie had no trouble.
Frankie's legs, in case you haven't noticed, are longer than mine. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm still taller than her, but her legs are longer than mine. Riddle me that, Batman. Because I'm... Sit up straight for a second. Watch this. Sit up straight. I look like I'm taller than him when we sit down. But he's taller than me when we stand up because I have no legs and a long torso. See? I'm just saying.
Hey, if you care about that at all, please leave a comment below.
Crawl in your ear.
There's a lot of animals
there's a
out
lot of
here
things
crawling on me. And they're not even animals,
Well, that's
actually.
a seed pod.
Oh yeah,
Seed
no,
pod in your ear.
I was getting blasted by seed pods
Yeah.
when we were plowing through the field.
How would you feel? Living your best life,
Yeah.
misters? Yeah. So I am excited to get this tree up. I can't wait.
I'm not excited at all
And
about
then-
this tree.
Frankie and I, because I asked her, because now she's older.
Is she?
Well, yeah.
12.
Yeah. So she doesn't, and I was going to figure out, like, okay, where does everybody go, like, trick-or-treating? And I knew they were doing, like, a thing in the town square that was, like, a, trunk-or-treat situation. But I think it ended up getting rained out this weekend. So I don't know what they ended up doing. But, I saw it. I commented on it already, but you were not listening, as per your MO. But anyway, so she said, I don't really want to go trick-or-treating or anything like that. I'm not into it. We're going to put the tree up, watch scary movies, and have some candy and call it a day. I'm like, cool. I'm down. So, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, we're all about it. We're all about it. We love it. We can't wait. So, yeah. So I hope everybody's having a nice, fun, safe, spooky
Spooky. Fun.
Halloween.
Fun but safe.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yes.
You
Exactly.
don't want it to be really scary.
Yes. Not truly. Like, you don't want somebody rolling up on your front porch with a chainsaw.
Right. Not for real.
And a mask of somebody else's face. Like, literally. Like,
Oh.
Leatherface.
But we do like those scary movies. I like the Halloween type scary movies,
I don't know what that means. Like the Halloween, like the franchise Halloween?
No, I mean the type of scary movies that used to come out during the Halloween season when I was a kid. Which is very different than the types of scary movies that have come out since I've been more of an adult. Like the one with the girl that comes out of the well.
The Ring.
Like, that was a totally different type of scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was talking like the Halloweens and the Freddy Kruegers.
Yeah.
And those were the good scary movies when I was Pet Cemetery. Oh.
Yeah, there's still some, there's some decent ones that have come out in the last few years. Like Oculus was pretty good. And there's some of the first Insidious was pretty good. Like, there's a few of those that are, pretty
Comment
good,
what your
but-
favorite scary movie was.
Yeah.
Of all time.
And yeah, because
Because if we haven't seen it, we'll watch
we'll
it.
have to watch it. But yeah, if you haven't seen Oculus, that's a good one. That's one of my favorites, I gotta say. That is a good one. High quality.
High quality.
High quality. And there's another one. I can't think of the name of it now. That was good, but I'll try to remember. But anyway, yeah, I do like to watch whatever random horror movie. And there's a couple that just came out on, I don't know, one of one of the
Streaming
Netflix or
channels,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the streaming channels. I can't remember.
Hulu, Netflix,
Something.
Amazon, one of those.
I saw a couple of them, and I've been putting them aside that look like I like.
That's mostly what we watch.
Like I like the psychological horror, mess with your brain, also kind of twist ones. So, yeah, I do like the supernatural element sometimes, but I do like the ones that are.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, like
which wasn't really horror, but it was definitely
had
its scary moments.
Ugh.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But it was more of a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, technically it was about ghosts and stuff, but you
right.
know, whatever. So I don't know. Anyway, I do enjoy a good scary movie when it's, you know, that time of year. And then we get to switch gears and it's nothing but cheesy holiday Hallmark style Christmas movies, and there are some good ones waiting in the wings this year.
Are there?
Oh yeah, I'm excited. There's one coming out with Lindsay Lohan that I'm like.
Every year I say no.
He gets sucked
these are
in
gonna
every
suck.
Year. He loves them.
I hate these Christmas holiday Hallmark movies, and then every year I wind up loving them.
It's his guilty pleasure because even like what was it, a couple weeks ago?
I'm already bummed out about the fact that I'm gonna have to watch them. Even though
he knows he's gonna.
In the back of my mind, I know I'm gonna wind up liking them.
Yeah.
I don't wanna like them.
He loves them. Because inevitably we take one whole day where we just like don't get out of our PJs, like during Christmas break, like when Frankie's home, and we just have
hot cocoa.
Yeah, we just have a like hang out on the couch as a family, like watch one after the other all weekend, and just hunker down. And we have watched some. I Don't Enjoy You.
I don't know what kind of wasp that is.
I don't enjoy it. There, I blew him away.
It's a blown wasp.
Blown. Wow. Anyway, but yeah. So you know, but every year, and we've watched some terrible ones. We've watched some really cute ones. We've watched some where we watched the first 10 minutes and gone, nope, it's really bad. But yeah, there's a couple good ones that are coming out this year.
But there's always some good ones.
Yeah, that I'm excited about. So on that note, guys, we hope you're having a happy Halloween. We will see you guys tomorrow, and that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Unless
I don't know. That was just a weird outro.
I don't know.
You were like, I think maybe we'll see you tomorrow.
Well, you never know. Halloween. I might try to hide the body somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, I got Kenny back.
We know that already.
So I'm just saying, I got a tractor. Helps hide a body. And there's a hog farm across the street. So disappear a body quick.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one.